Right, very good. Sorry, good evening. It was afternoon. yeah, we got some people. Get in there. Right, we have some developments. Lisa doesn't want to come. Young Matty Renton was talking about it just before. Lisa does not want to come. So, right, let's get to it. Right, you bonny people. We've got 18 here, we've got 3 legs. Get in there. And I will get to chatting one moment. Oh, my blooming knee just clicked. What we got? I'm here. Corvo has told me he'll be soon. He just on a beer run. Okay, okay. Jeremy, should moderators be sober when on duty? Yeah. You want to do it sober. Yeah. So, here is the update. And the update is two different things. First of all, bill with Superbase is done. Receipt in the bag. And I thought, Cushy, logged in to Superbase, bosh, bash, bish, payment done. And I'm on pause. I was like, what? I've just forked this money out and I'm on pause. So I thought, right, okay. Now the other day I was showing you something. You might have took nothing of notice. You might have took some bit of notice. So I went to try that. And here's the second part. Apparently, yeah, us common folk, us who don't have a Rolls Royce, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, or a Porsche. Yeah, us common folk. Apparently, yeah, the FCA in London has laid down mega strict rules. Really strict rules. Now, what I try to do just before, I have to wait 24 hours. It's called a cooling down period in case I run. Oh my God. In case I run to the hills. Yeah. And I thought, why? I tried to do the same thing the other day with my Coinbase. And it came up with, you are not allowed to trade. What is the point of me having a Coinbase if I can't buy and sell? What is the point? It is absolute nil. Why would you have a bank if you can't use the bank? Why would you have that? You see, Bert, trying to do something. Yeah, I'm trying to do something. And here's the best bit. Here is the best part. There's an American. He's a man. And he did the exact same thing. Yeah. And his coin can now be traded. Okay. His coin can now be traded. Now, I wasn't buying massive, huge amounts because I can't. I just wanted my foot in the door. I can't even do that. Yeah, you're right. But the point is the little person, the little man in the street. If you can imagine if I rock up down at the Canary Wharf, you know what I mean? They take one look at you and say, well, he's not wearing a shirt and tie. Okay, yeah, let's have a look at his demeanour. Right, just don't serve him. Yes, it does, Jay. It does apply to everybody, but it is absolutely brain dead stupid. How is it that the United Kingdom wants to be a hub, wants investment? How is it that we have the strictest rules in the whole world? Don't make sense. Um, no, I wasn't singing this evening, David. No, I wasn't singing. No, it's not. It's not because of a DWP at all. Because I was straightforward with them. Very straightforward with them. You want to see bank statements? Bosh. There's the bank statements. Send them off. Because, like my work coaches, they have said what I put in my journal is extremely detailed. It's just, I've got to wait 24 hours now for something to happen. Hopefully, it does happen. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Then I can do the other thing. And once I've done the other thing, you can all have a look at it. Jeremy's saying nothing better than a cold one. And all right, good. This thing, which this it's like a lockdown, and it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I mean, the Keir Starmer and the Labour Party were braver, much braver than the Conservative Party because they changed the law here in the United Kingdom. But why? Why tie a person's hands behind their back? Why? Here's the honest thing, right? At the end of the day. If somebody wants to do something, they're going to find a way to do something. I get the in case you change your mind, but I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not going to go onto a platform to place an order and then change my mind 24 hours later. It's just not going to happen because similar to WX network, yeah, you can do a lot of things on WX, including buy something and then watch it as it goes up, down, up, down, and then shoot up, and then you cash out there. You can do that. Day trading, I think the technical term, but you can lose money the other way as well. It's just if a person who is the current president of the United States of America, if he can do something, why can't I? Or has he got another pair of arms and another pair of legs to make him move faster? That, you know what I mean? I'm in a pause, Steve. I'm in a pause. Bills paid. I'm in a pause. Superbase have put me in a pause. It's not coming along at the moment because I'm busy elsewhere. However, I am going to get people to sort things out. Yes, it's been a good day. Apart from a few videos from fellow YouTube channels uh, who are stressed out of their skull on a Saturday night because there is no news. But yeah, it's crazy, crazy, crazy situation. It's wrong. Equal temper. How much were you going to do it? How much longer do you reckon you'd have blown? I'm not blowing money. Equal temper. It's investing. It's investing in a better future. So there you go. What do you think of the ladies' team moving? Where are they moving? Are you talking about Newcastle United's ladies' team? Where are they moving to? Want to see your golf videos before the end of summer. The club's polished yet. I can't do any golf videos until the top of both of my shoulders have been vacuumed out. Then I can. Then. Gateshead Stadium? What? So the women's team are moving to Gateshead Stadium. Are they going to add extra seats? Or are people going to be sitting on the grass? And somebody thinks I look like Brad Pitt. Wow. Thank you. Thoughts on that's Bovril, isn't it? Thoughts on Bovril? No. It's like Marmite, isn't it? You either like it or you don't. I thought you were meant to be bringing us football news. I do. I am still wearing my Newcastle United shirt. You know, the one that goes with the pattern of the city? That's what I'm wearing. Why? Because tomorrow we're playing Arsenal. And I was watching Young Adam before in his video, and there are some very tall buildings in Singapore. Massive. God knows how many floors they've got, but it's a fair few. Brentford want. All right. So Brentford 150. Well, pay the money. If you want the player, he wants to come, pay the money. End of. Why are you wearing a white shirt? Why are we telling you the news? Why are you wearing a shirt a day early? I have multiple tops. I was singing in this top earlier. Sang a song. Brentford are saying not for sale, but the player has gone on strike to force a move. Doesn't that ring a bell? Doesn't that ring a bell? Because we've got a player who wants to leave. David, he is desperate to join the team. Yeah, bring him in. Bring him in. Let's get the ball rolling. Yeah, well, I might wear the blue shirt tomorrow, Jeremy. Might. Oh, sorry, Daz. I might wear the blue shirt. I don't know. I have several away shirts. And they've all got the same. Right there. So it depends. And if it'll be on football 2023, I'll do a watch along. I can't say I'm going to do a watch along because I don't know if it's going to be on football 2023. I was watching football earlier. I watched Middlesbrough doing good up at Rangers, and then they took their foot off the gas. Rangers scored to make it 2-1, and then right at the end, Rangers scored again to make it 2-2. And the other match I was watching was in a foreign language, so I had to mute the volume. Uh, what a question to ask a Borough fan. Really? Seriously? Are we going to have a backtrack on your promise for the apps? No. I'm just waiting for them to press the pause button, their side, unpause, project, then project, goes in, goes on to Netlify, and then we get the .org for seeking you. Then Geordie Nation does the same thing, and we get .co.uk. What's hard about that? Any thoughts? I thought this weekend was a battle for testing the apps. The bill with Superbase has been paid. I'm on pause. I am on pause. So when they unpause me, we move forward. Yeah. Can we reopen the discussion about Here's the Thing merch? Right. 1 second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it this button? Who wants to? I'll hit the wrong. Oh, come on, man. To buy. Capital B. Here is the thing. Merch. Because you didn't want to buy the other. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Why can't I spell the damn word? That's the way you spell the damn word. Iman. Right, here we go. Start pool. Boosh. There we go. I was having trouble with my dyslexia there because I couldn't pronounce how you spelled merchandise. It was confusing me. But there's a pool, and you tell me. Because I'm not going to have merch. Nobody wants. Daz. 10 days to reply to your SAR. Right, I'm going to message somebody on Monday and ask their advice over the phone. Okay? Because you keep digging your heels in and digging in. So I'm going to speak to somebody, and when I speak to that person, they'll be speaking to somebody else in an important place. So I will get back to you, Daz. I promise. I'll also get back to the other guy, Mr. W, and yeah. So it will happen. La 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 la. Who remembers that tune? Who remembers that tune? La 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 la. Give you a clue. Saturday morning. Boosh. Right, let me have a little Dixie here. Let me have a little Dixie here. Batman. Okay, right, so can you see it? Can you see it? Right there. Yeah? You can see it? Yeah? Right there. Boosh! I'll zoom out just a little bit, and then I'll come back in. And then I'll come back out. So, there you go. Paused. Just paused. And well, somebody's just asked about back end there. Well, I'm going to message Brian or Eric, and I'm going to say about the SQL and the database, and then I'm going to open, there is I'm sure it's on Excel, I'm sure it is, where you can get your table and have all your information at the top and names going down the side. Because when I was looking at my SQL, that's what it was showing me. However, Seeking You does post RGE, I think it is. I'm sure it is. Which is another form of SQL. It's built in. So yes, tomorrow I think I will wear the blue shirt tomorrow with the little bit of gold here. A little bit of bling. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do tomorrow. But you have just seen on the laptop that Seeking You is paused. So I weren't telling porcupines. And if at this time, which is currently, 1 second, while I shake my watch, it is currently 20, well, almost 20 to 8. If by tomorrow night at the same time I can do what I want to do, then I'll show you something brand new. And it won't just be one thing. I'm looking at doing multiple, but it's all the same thing. And see if I get away with it and do it. But I will hold fire. No, Jeremy, listen, watch, watch. Right. This is to Jeremy. Yeah, watch. Right. So there's a symbol for Supabase. Yeah. Here is all your building blocks down the side. Terms of update effective the 1st of August. Yeah, it's not the 1st of August. Right? SeekingYou.org project is paused. I've got to wait for them to press the unpause button. Then we proceed. Yeah? Do you follow that bit? And that's all it is. The project is paused. They press the unpause button. We start to move. The email I'm going to do shortly is to Supabase, to Eric, or to Brian, and say, this is what I'm hoping, which is to, if you want me to like open an Excel spreadsheet and go through every component in a box, I'll do that. I'll just go through every part of the instructions I give to Lovable, and each one I'll put in a box, and then I'll have agent 2, 3, 4, 5, however many agents there are, and you are doing this, you are doing this, you are doing this, etc. And the difference with the SQL, looking at MySQL on YouTube, is it's similar in structure to an Excel spreadsheet, but different sections. But as I say, if that's got to be done, yeah, I'll do that. But what they've said to me so far is we're using a Proust. I think it's called a Proust. And oh man, got you. But yeah, lots of things. When a free project is paused, it means there has been no activity on it for a week, which means you haven't touched your project for at least a week now. No, what it means is on Supabase, the bill is paid. And I'm on a pause. That's what it means. That's why it says on screen, project is paused. If I hadn't have if it didn't say paused, it would have said stopped. So, yeah. How's the merch poll looking? Don't know. 19 votes at the moment. We've got 20 here, so there's somebody's missed a vote. But yeah. One thing I'll tell you is this. If, like today, I did the receipts. Yeah. I want a moment. Because there's loads of non-believers. There's loads of people turning around and saying this, that, and the other. So let's open this. Voila. Do 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 do. Yeah, come on, tell me what the show was. Right, here we go. Right, there you go. Paid. So now unpause so we can move forward. And then that receipt that you've just seen there, that next March will be heading to accountant. And all receipts go to an accountant. Aha! We've got, if your project doesn't receive any API calls in a week, as in no users hit your sites, or request any data from you don't use Supabase dashboard during that same. Well, I've been concentrating elsewhere. Bert win. Okay? I've been concentrating elsewhere. i.e. crash testing. Okay? Break it, fix it, break it again, fix it again. So we've got 20 votes. We've got 24 people here. So 4 people are missing out on the votes. Hurry, quick. But yes, so you've seen the receipt, and my hope is this. The thing I've just done, just before there, I find out tomorrow if that happens. If it happens, I'm in the buzz mode because I'm going to do something. 21 votes. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes. And then we're going to end the vote. But I'm going to send a message to Supabase, to Eric, and to Brian, and say, please unpause seeking you. The sooner you do that, the sooner we move ahead. And then, yeah, I want seeking you, Geordie Nation, and possibly the other one. It is adult learning. You're quite correct. Because here's the best part, right? Adult learning. Yeah. Many people I've spoken to since I was 38 years old don't want to learn. They have got to the point in their life where they don't want to learn. Well, I'm 58 and I still want to learn. Hello from Russia. Well, greetings from the United Kingdom. But yeah, the thing I'm looking at is I'm 58 years old. In the morning, first thing in the morning, I'm going to open a link. If the link works, we do a test immediately. That test will be using VS Code first thing in the morning. And if you happen to be up early, and that's a Sunday morning, but if you happen to be up early, you might see the test. Some of you might have a very, very sore head. Apologies in advance if you do. It is Saturday night. But I'm going to check on the email, and if I can do it, I will do it. I'll carry on, and you will see it. All the votes. No, David. No. There is 25 people here and only 24 votes. It tells you on the poll. Jeremy, David, Steve-O, and everybody else. Oh. 58-year-old, that would be me, and never worked since 40s. Well, you're a born liar straight away there. You're a born liar. And I'll tell you how. Because in my 40s, I was driving a bus. And I did that bus job for 11 years. So, NUFC, you're a born liar. And because you're a born liar, bye. People. I last worked a shift in early April of 2017. What's the year right now? What is the year? Because lots of people turn around and go, he hasn't worked for 10 years. What's the year right now? Because I'm getting a little bit tired. 2017 April was my last shift. 2017. We're in 2025. If you can't count, I suggest you go back to school and do some adult learning. I had to. So I suggest you do the same. Right, we're going to undo our poll and find out. It's just daft people at the end of the day. Daft people, Right, here's what poll. Let's see what we've got. End poll. Who wants to buy? Here is the thing. Oh, that just jumped. Right, so apparently 68% want to buy. Here is the thing. Okay. Change that one then. It's over 8 years. Yes, it is over 8 years. Guess what? For 4 of those years, I was a full-time carer. I travelled to Birmingham, London, Manchester, Liverpool, Blackpool, York, Leeds, Newcastle upon Tyne, on actually more times to Newcastle upon Tyne than I've got fingers and damn toes. Do you know why? Because my sister lives in Newcastle upon Tyne. She would come down on the train and I'd have to take her back home. So, full time as a carer for 4 years. So, it's really been since 2022, 23, 24, and have we gone into 26 yet? Have we? No. We're still in 2025. That's my point. And while I'm giving you this point, I started the Udemy 2024 and it stalled because I couldn't do the exams. Can't do the exam if I can't find the page. Get me point? So that's why you were the one who said, while I was doing my Udemy course in HTML5, you were the ones who turned around and said, AI is going to go whiz past you. You said it, not me. The comments are still on my videos. You told me. So the hope is, as we approach tomorrow evening, Superbase will press that pause button again. And then I can carry on. Then we get Seeking You, Geordie Nation, and the other one all at the same time. There we go. Are you going to Korea? No. No. I'd like to go, but I don't think, even if I attached myself to the back of a plane, like, bungee straps, I don't think I'd survive the flight because it gets cold up there. Yes, David, the people have spoken. You are spot on. So what you're going to get is this. You're going to get two things you might see very, very regular. Two things. You're going to get that on t-shirts. You're going to get that on hoodies, etc. Okay? I'll sort the graphics out and we'll do it. But if within a 6-month period I have no sales, here is the thing. Goes in the bin. Oh. Wow. I don't think you understand just how much more supportive people would be if you agreed to look for a regular job to support yourself. Stevie G, yeah, Stevie G, just to you. What I'm about to do, I've never ever done in my life. Years and years ago, when I was 30, 35, 36 years old, I wanted to do one profession which I was damn good at. Very, very good at. I wanted to do something, and it took me in a completely different direction. I.e., it took me to Slatey Fad bus station. I'd never done that in my life. And I did it. I got the license. I went in and I drove every day, different roads, different routes. Got to meet people, some fantastic people. If it wasn't for my left knee, yeah, Stevie G, and my shoulders, I would be straight back to that. Straight. Boom. In there. Reason why. Like I was saying to the lad yesterday on the little minibus, he had Werther's sweets, you know, the ones in the gold wrapper. He had them on his tray. He had about 2-3 quid on the tray. And I turned round and I says, you know what it is? Them Werther's. They're absolutely gorgeous. And he went, yeah, he says, you get them off good punters. And you do. If you are good to a passenger, you might not get it the next time. They might just get on the bus, hello. But one day, they're going to turn around and say, I've just got that for you, driver. And it could be a bar of chocolate, can of pop, bottle of water, and you build. Now, with Seeking You, with Geordie Nation, that's the same principle, exactly the same principle. So that is a job, Stevie G. That is a job. And that's going to be a full-time job where one of the things, one of the prerequisites I wanted was the ability to go live. So that I can, when I stop going live using both agents, the second I stop, they go pew, pew, pew. And they send that data to Instagram, to Facebook, to Clapper, to Vero, Blue Sky, and beyond. Here's another thing for you. Here's another thing for you. This morning, I think it was 9 o'clock this morning, I went on to TikTok. And I'd been on there maybe 30 seconds. And I was scrolling. FYP. Scrolling. And a message popped up in the corner. Is live. Okay, click on that. Find out who it is. Elon Musk was live this morning. And I went into chat. Just about to type something in chat. Accept appears. I was like, what the heck? So I pressed accept. Next second, Elon's there. I'm here. And he's chatting to an American company about the changes. The changes are on his platform. But I was speaking. Well, I wasn't speaking, sorry. My mic was muted, but I was speaking in chat, saying he will become the first trillionaire. Because I think he will. Now, to all of you wonderful people, tomorrow morning's live could be early. If it is early, I'm going to be in VS Code. If it works. Because I'm going to go through the email into Udemy, and if I can do the audio and video exam, I'll fail it. I will fail it. But I'll reset it. And I'll keep resetting it until I pass. Then the last part of HTML, which is putting it all together. Again, I'll fail that, but I'll keep passing. I'll keep 1, 2, 3, 4 until I get the pass. Then I will share those passes to Facebook. And to all of those who don't believe, and there's loads of you, that I share other channels, type in a request for Paul Gallant 1 on Facebook. See those I share to invest in us. Share those I share to Crypto Empire and to Must Have Products, to Our Neighborhoods, to Geordie Nation. Don't just listen to your mate who's listening to his mate who knows diddly squat. Check it for yourself. View for your own eyes. And if to help you even more, I'm holding a bottle of aloe vera. It's yellow. So go and check it out. You will see True Geordie on my page. You'll find almost every YouTube channel I can find on my page because I share from my page to all of the other pages. Like a ping pong. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy your wonderful evening wherever you may be. Tomorrow's live might be early. It could be the same time. Matter of fact, I'll do both. I'll do the early version if I can get away with it, and I'll do 11:30, then 7. So you get three. So thank you all for being here, and please, you've been here an hour, so you obviously like it. I'm going to wait for Superbase to unpause so we can move forward. But there are other things coming. So have a wonderful evening tonight, and hopefully you don't drink too much. And I'll see you all first thing. Thanks for watching.